Hi, this is John Howe from Trading and Investing for You. Today we are viewing the ANZ, it's ANZ bank account in the Australian stock market. First thing we want to do is view where the overall market is going for this particular month anyway. So we need to get a good view overall where the market's going, so we need to bring up a daily chart. All these candles here are simply daily candles. We scroll up and we can see we have a pretty good upward trend at the moment. Start from the bottom and end to the top right. So ever since 2003, most stocks have gone exactly what's happening right now. So what we need to do, we need to identify where areas of support and resistance are, because we don't want to be trading against those. We need to use those as support to our buying or selling opportunities. So we have a trend line coming up through here. It bounced off here and also bounced off the $18 mark. If I just grab the exact same line and bring it up to the top here, we can see we have a bit of a channel happening right now. It's a bit of a channel. We've resistance through here. We've had a whole lot of resistance through here as well. It actually broke up to the $24 mark, came back down, and see how this once was a resistance, now broke up, came down, now found a support. This was a pretty good buying opportunity right here, noticing that it has broken out, it has come back down, and now it's forming a support line and ready to take it to the upside. Not only that, but we are having, this is the key here, a higher high bouncing off a support line. This is what we're looking for, a higher high bouncing off support line. Why? Because we've got a good support to our market. And we can see if we just open this up just a little bit more, we can see once it actually broke this here, with this candle this one right here, it actually escalated to the upside. So we always want to be careful of support and resistance lines, because they do come into play, and you do not want to be trading against them. So let's open this up a bit more now, and let's see if we can find any other support and resistance lines as horizontal now. We know we have a pretty good support line down here. We can see the market bounced off here and came back up. We can see at recent times we have a support line here. It all bounced off here and all bounced off here, and we have a pretty good support up here at the 31.50 mark. So that's the weekly chart. We've now identified support and resistance. What we need to do now is look at where might be a good buying or selling opportunity in the market. Okay, so remember, using these support lines as a guide of where might be a good opportunity to get in. If we just bring this over to, this is now a daily chart, so all these candles are simply representing a day. If I just compress this up again, you can see that this is the sideways movement that we had on the weekly chart, but the weekly chart is a lot more cleaner, and that's the reason why we go to the weekly chart. Let's just open this out now, and the first thing you want to do is you want to look at what the market's doing. Okay, the market's been making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Okay, lower highs. Now, this is saying that the sellers are in control. Lower highs means sellers are in control. And if we can see, we have a lower low, a higher low. This is the first higher low we've actually had ever since since October, basically, after this big run up. After October, that's the first higher low. That's indicating that the buyers are starting to take control, and we might want to head back up to the upside. Now, if we simply grab a Fibonacci retracement tool and we come back down to the low, that's hard to see at the moment, but if we simply, this is the 38%, the 50%, and the 62%. If I simply just get my erase tool and I'll just erase that and draw it again, so you can actually see what we're looking for is areas of support or resistance. So what we can see right here is this is a 50 here. So once it breaks out of this $28.50 mark, if it breaks out of there with some good volume, we could be looking to test this 50% mark. Because what they say is less than 50% or 50% reversal, then it could continue with the overall trend. And the overall trend for the last sort of 3 months has been down. And we're trying to trade up. So we're trying to trade up because we've found a good support here. It's very, very good support. It's at a bit of resistance, as you can see on the 28.50 mark. If it does break up, we're likely to head to around about the $29.50 mark all through here. And if that does not stop, then we're probably looking at maybe another resistance through $30. And if that does not stop there, we're probably looking at a $31.50 mark as well. So. And we can also see, if we just drew a little trend line through down through here, and just channel it out through there, we can see that this is a good support line. All support on the top. We've had a lot of resistance as well. A higher low. If we get a break outside, we could possibly look to get some upside action out of this ANZ stock. And you know the projection points now. $29.50 could be a good projection point if you're trading a high leverage market, high leverage product. And if not there, our next stop might be a $30.50 mark. So this is the ANZ for today. Make sure you visit tradingandinvestingforyou.com for your free daily stock market video, 6 days a week, every week. Trading the stock market is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee a profit from the information provided. The information in these videos is meant for educational purposes only. That being said, I've been trading the market profitably for many, many years. Good luck, traders.